All right. All right, let me make sure I can be heard. Make sure my voice is on. All right, let me make sure I can be heard. Make sure my voice. Julie Altman, what's going on? How you doing? Starting this thing off right. Got 3 thumbs up. 8 people in here. Hey guys, hit that thumbs up on your way in. I'll get to you guys in a second. You know how it is when we starting this thing. We got to set everything up. I'm almost done. I got a head start. So hopefully. Get these tags in order. I'll be with you guys in a second. There's nothing new is what we do every weekend. I'm almost done though. I got to jump on it today. All right. And that looks like about it. Good to go. That was quick. Let me add the screen real fast. I'll be with you guys in 1 second. All right, we got 24 people in here, 9 likes. Hit that thumbs up button so we can pass this thing around, please, please, please. Okay, everything's lined up. Yeah, I got to go back in here and look at the analytics page and make sure everything matches up. Okay, we are good to go. And we're back. What's up, y'all? Who we got in the house? We got Raheem, usual cast of characters, V. Griff, Marlon, Tony Bryan in the next room, Carl Major, Drago 706, Donna Barnes, got Jason, Julie Altman. Hey, Jason, earlier in the live stream, I went back and looked. In one of my premieres, he told somebody, yeah, you must be a family member the way you commenting. Huh? 305 Capricorn, Kelly C, what up? Miss J. Yeah, you're right. Take some allergy medication. That's one of the things I was about to tell you. I was about to cancel a live, man. Tony gave me some allergy stuff earlier. A big cocktail about an hour ago, man. I'm coming out of it now. I feel better. But it was rough for a while. I started getting like a scratchy throat yesterday. I'm like, I know I'm not getting sick. And all of a sudden, In the past couple of hours, man, I'm like, I can't stop sniffling. I'm like, man, I feel dry. My head's starting to hurt. Either way, man, I mean, I'm here. I feel good. We're going to get this thing rolling. Now, I got a good lineup of stories tonight. Talk to y'all about. I was thinking about some stuff heavy in the car when I was at work today. Had me screaming, man. I'm like, yo, I forgot. Tell them this. So we got a good show tonight. The reason why you guys seen those uploads earlier, the uploads came late today because I had got somebody tried to do fraud on one of my commercial accounts, and you know, my business. I got a new ATM card. My auto pay for my internet was supposed to be yesterday. It didn't go through. They cut the cable off. I mean, they cut the internet off fast as hell today. I'm like, why is the internet off? And then I was like, I got a new card. So I had to call them. So I called them this morning. Usually within an hour, the internet's on. 1 hour, 2 hours, 3, 4 o'clock come. I call them back like, yo, what's going on? It's AT&T. I said, what's going on? They like, yeah, you ain't paid the bill. I said, I just paid the bill. I got the verification and everything earlier. And next thing you know, they had to patch me through to some other people, and all of a sudden the cable came on while I was in there. They did it from wherever they was. I'm like, yo, they talking about you owe $90. That bill ain't due till the 22nd. You know what I'm saying? It's not even up yet. So that's why those things was late. I did all 3 of them videos early, and I just popped them all out. I try to give them a space between them, but you know how it is. But that's what happened. That's why you got late uploads today, though. But we got 30, we got 22, we got 48 people in here. We got 22 thumbs up. We get to 30, we can start this thing. You know what I'm saying? Alan Freeman, what up? Shout out Alan Freeman, man. You wasn't in here last week. Alan Freeman, what's up? Peggy Drawn, what's up? Yo, I went and looked back at some of my live streams, right? Earlier today when I was in the car driving, I just listened to it through the car, right? I'm like, man, there's so many stories I thought I told that I didn't tell. So tonight, some of the stories I'm gonna tell y'all, but I never told you. There have been many times where I've been, I had stories on the board all lined up, and then I'm like, I erase them as I go and be like, oh, I'll tell those ones next week. And sometimes I don't get to them. These are some of the stories I forgot to tell y'all back in the day. So, oh, you was in there, you was late. He said he'd get with me. All right, brother. Pretty Face Nikki, what's up? Miss Independent. Eddie Wilson in here. Yeah, but that's what happened. So, all right, I need 5 people to hit that thumbs up button. Get this thing spread. All right, now I need 4 people to hit it so we can start this thing. 26 thumbs up. 29. That's good enough. I ain't gonna squeeze y'all to hit the button. All right, there we go. 31. Shout out. You see, I got these Rode mics. These Rode mics are good, but they very sensitive. They pick up everything. Every time I swallow, I guess it's near my throat, it pick it up through my. That's embarrassing. But anyway, I mean, you get what you paid for, good quality microphones, but it pick up so much interference outside. I can hear cars go by, kids playing, and the mic pick it up. So, hey, Pretty Face Nikki, what's up? All right, now listen, we're going to start this thing. This first story, I got a question to ask y'all. I'm going to see if somebody get this right. Well, see if somebody matches me with what I'm about to say. What's the worst pain you ever experienced at one time? Not multiple times. One time where the pain was so bad, you thought you was going to die. Put it up in the chat. What's the worst injury or just affliction you had where you was like, I might not make it out of this? That's gonna be my first story. Lower back pain. Robert Chapman, your lower back pain was that bad? You thought you was gonna die from lower back pain? Kelly C say birth. Yeah, I might believe that. She said she had a baby removed. I'm sorry to hear that by the doctor. Childbirth. You pulled the muscle and it felt like it was the worst pain. Robert Chapman, you just saying stuff, bro. Come on. Big Griff said he stomped his toe. He felt like he was going to die. So I see the ladies are saying birth, which I can believe because I've seen that before. That is no joke. I fell and broke my finger. Yeah, that Peggy, yeah, that sounds bad too. Food poisoning, yup. All right, this story right here, we're gonna jump into it. I was out here in Houston probably my first couple of years. In fact, I was here 2 years when this happened. I had got a toothache, right? I think I told this story before, but I couldn't find it. I was trying to see if I had told it before. But I had a toothache, and it was a tooth back here, like the first big tooth, like the molar, the first molar that's in the front, not the the first real big molar. And what happened was a cavity had fell out. I mean, the cavity, the thing that, you know, a filling had fell out. So I'm like, all right, I get paid next week. I'll take care of it. A couple days later, my face, you know, toothache pain start hurting. I go get the Ambisol. I take the thing and the cotton and stick it up in there. I'm trying to stretch it to get this payday, right? This before I had a business. I'm working a regular job. I'm trying to get to this thing, right? And I'm like, huh. Couple of days later, like, you know, the pain would come. I would get some Ambisol or whatever, put it on the cotton ball, stick it up the hole, and it would go away. Then like the next day, I didn't get no pain. I'm like, okay, cool. Man, the next day I woke up, it was like my face was tight, like somebody punched me in my face. My whole face was swole up real bad. Like it was like an abscess. It swole up real bad, like where my eye was down. And I'm like, oh my God. So, you know, my grandma, I'm talking about my grandma Bunny, anytime some type of injury, she always said it's gonna kill you. And I remember her saying, if you get an abscess, it's gonna go to your brain and you're gonna die. When your face swell up, that's when you gotta go to the hospital. I see my face swell up. I gotta go do this job. I can't miss no work. I was living paycheck to paycheck. I can't miss no days or I can't pay the rent. I was going through it. You know what I'm saying? So I gotta go to work. I go to work, they like, yo, you need to go home. I'm like, nah, I'm good. I work, I'm not in pain, my face just hurting. Around lunchtime, come back, I'm sitting there, and all of a sudden I get this sharp pain, and it felt like a screwdriver. And it didn't feel like I was getting stabbed. It felt like something was up against my bone, and it was scraping back and forth like this real hard. And I'm like, yo, it was just killing me. So it's a dentist across the street. I said, yo, can I get off? They said, yeah, we told your dumb ass to go home the first time. I'll leave. I'll walk, because I ain't had no car time. I walked across the street to the dentist. High in the area I'm in, working at, upscale area. I go in there, dirty clothes, everything, because I was doing fish tanks for this company. I go up in there, I'm almost in tears. I said, listen, how much to get a tooth pulled? The lady was like, you got to make an appointment. I said, look at my face. I said, please, I'm in pain. I said, look, I opened my mouth. She saw that hole in my thing. I said, I can't see. I said, ma'am, will you help me? I said, I got $100 and something because people took a collection up, started giving me money. Like I had a big amount of money. I said, I got $108. Can you? She said, stay right there. Let me go get the dentist. They go get the dentist. The dentist is this tiny woman, no Asian lady, tiny woman. I mean, she's like 4'11". She come out with the white coat on. She like, all right, let me see your face. She see my face. She like, oh, can you see enough to write? I said, yeah. She give me the clipboard. You know, you got to fill out if you're allergic to stuff. They take me in the back. I'm in the dentist chair doing the thing fast as I can. That's just like scribble scrabble. My face start hurting bad as hell. Now, I'm be honest with you. I don't like the dentist. I don't like them in my mouth. I don't like the needle. You know what I'm saying? The scraping, the feel, the weird feeling. I had a bad accident at the dentist one time. So anyway, right? My face started acting a fool in there. Cause it know the tooth, I guess the tooth know it's gonna get out. My whole face was like boom, boom. I could feel my heartbeat in my face. The pain was unbearable. I'm in the thing rolling back and forth. Now she done took this happened right after I took the thing. I filled up the paperwork, the clipboard. It just starts, boom, 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 boom. I'm rolling back and forth in the seat. Now, you know them dentist chairs got that long paper like in the doctor's office, and when you sit on that long bed table thing, you got that white paper. I'm sitting over there in the thing. I got on some khaki shorts, and I got on I got on khaki shorts and a white dress shirt, like a polo shirt, uniform shirt. So I'm rolling back and forth. You can hear the papers crunching and shit. She come in there. She like, all right. Now she got this face mask on and all this other stuff, right? She got all these needles lined up. She say, you ready? Listen, it hurts so much. I ain't give a fuck about the needle. Stick it in my eye. I don't care. Do something. I go up in there. The lady look up in there. She said, you got an abscess and you got leakage coming out of your flap, which is the part that cut. She said, it's starting to grow. She said, I'm going to have to cut up under your face and do it. So I'm like, all right. So she said, I'm going to stick you here where the tooth is at. I'm going to stick you in different places. So she get these needles. She's sticking me all in the face, right? The first needle hurt. After that, I ain't feeling it. She's sticking me about 10, 15 times, a lot of times. I'm like, I've never got stuck that time, many times. She's sticking me, right? Stick the needle in there. She come back, she like, now I can feel the anesthesia, but it's not like intense, like when you usually go, like your lip be all like, I can feel it, but it's faint. So she like doing it. And like every time she's sticking me, right? Like when she was sticking me the first time, I could feel it going down my throat. Like it wasn't like going in my mouth. So all of my tongue and stuff, cause it touch it, whatever it touch it numb. So I'm trying to talk. She said, can you feel that? Yeah. I say, yeah. You feel that? Yeah. She touching me. And she said, can you feel it? And she pushed. I screamed. Oh yeah, I can feel that. She go back out. I see her get on the phone. She talking. She said, okay, I was going to have you go to an oral surgeon, but you're going to have to be there. Nobody can see you right now. She said, but your tooth got to come out right now. She said, because you are in danger of being really sick or possibly dying. She said, this anesthesia's not working. She said, it's going to hurt. She was straight up. She put her hand on my leg. She said, I'm telling you, it's going to hurt, but it has to be done. I'm so sorry. And she walked out like that. That shit, I was like, I don't care what you got to do. Get it out. Tough guy shit. Lord have mercy. When she came in there, when they pull your tooth, they separate, they run that elevator thing up your mouth and they pull up your gum basically off of your tooth and your jaw line so they can move the tooth. I felt all that shit. I was hollering. This is what she said. And this is when I knew shit was real. After she said, I'm so sorry, it was around 1:30. They supposed to go to lunch. I heard her say in the back, she didn't even hold her tongue. She said, put the close sign on the door, right? She said, make sure you lock the door. We don't want to hear nobody hear him screaming. This is going to be bad. She said it just like that. Come back there, all them nurses was lined up and like front end people. They want to see what the fuck's going on. I'm back there. That lady got there. She grabbed them pliers. She moving back and forth. I'm hollering. My legs going like this. Going, hold them down. Hold them down. I'm screaming. It was like Civil War surgery. I said, wait, no more. No more. We had to keep taking breaks. She said, okay, we almost got it. The tooth was broke and hanging like hanging, like you know, they willing back and forth, and where I couldn't take it anymore. It felt like somebody took their hands as if I was made of clay and grabbed my face like this and started tearing it apart. I have never experienced any pain like that ever. Ever. Blood was flowing all over, right? Show you how bad it was. When she got the tooth out, she hugged me and cried. That's how much I was screaming. I've never experienced any pain like that ever. I didn't give a fuck. I was a bitch. I was weak. I didn't care. She said, I'm sorry, we got it. She had the tooth. She put it in my face. We got it. That she had bone and everything on the meat. We got it. Oh, we got it. It was a victory for her, but I'm the one that birthed this tooth baby. Shit. After it was over, I laid there. They all just walked away from me like I was a flatline on the EKG. I'm laying there. Boop. They just walked away. He's dead, Jim. He's dead, Jim. I said, damn. I just sat there. About 10 minutes later, she said, you okay? I went to get up, y'all. I done peed in the damn chair. I done peed in the chair. I didn't know I pissed. That shit hurt so bad, I peed and didn't even know it. It was bad. Look how fucked up I was. This messed up. Look how fucked up I was. I got up. The lady put the gauze stuff in my mouth. I was delirious. The lady put the gauze stuff in my mouth, right? Now, this is another part. This is how I knew I was in pain. When they pulled the tooth out and the other lady came in there, it was a male doctor to come look at the work. He came with a scalpel and cut the abscess and pushed my face and leaked the abscess out. I forgot all about it. It didn't even hurt. He just stuck it in there and just hit. I didn't give a damn. He pushed the abscess out, right? Now watch this. They put all this gauze in my mouth. I had, they look like, they're like cotton, but they're like little, they look like those pool noodle shits. They put so many of them shits in my mouth. They were sticking out of my mouth like I had like 50 cigarettes. I was like this. I got up walking, right? She said, go to the front, sign a thing. She said, don't even worry about paying. She said, that's my good deed to you. Thank you, King Delight. She said, don't worry about paying. She said, but you got to go up front. We're going to give you your scripts and your antibiotics. Make sure you take them. I'm like this. I'm fucked up. Look, I walked up front. I was so hurt and so eager to get out of there. I had the shits in my mouth, all that stuff in my mouth, looking dumb as hell, right? So I go to the front. I'm like this. I walked out the door. I didn't go to the fucking front desk to get the script. I forgot she even told me that shit. She told me I could get up. I peed. She said, oh, don't worry about it. It happens all the time. No, it don't. I walked out. I had a big piss stain in the front, the back of my ass. I just was walking bow-legged as hell. I'm not bow-legged, but I was just walking. I couldn't stand up straight. I goes out the door. The lady, I feel this little arm thing. The lady from behind the front desk, Mr. Bryant, you gotta come back. I was trying to escape. I was like dazed and confused. I was getting the fuck out of there. I was like a feeble-minded old man that just came out of the convalescent home, breaking the freedom. I had to get out. Pissy as hell, you right now. Pissy as hell, I ain't here. I'm rolling. They bring me back in. They called. I was screaming so, and this is how you know it was bad. I was screaming so bad. They called my job while I was on the phone getting my ass handed to me, and somebody came to pick me up and take me home. One of the supervisors, he left work while he was working and took me home in the car. I'll never forget that shit. I went home, got out the car, boom, they clowned the hell out of me. That was on a Friday. They clowned the hell out of me Monday when I came in. Man, you looking stupid as hell. The dude that picked me up when I got out the car, I was trying to talk to him. He had a camera in my face recording me so the dudes could clown me at work. I didn't even see the camera. I couldn't see nothing. I went in the house. I was done. That was the worst pain. Getting a big tooth in the back pulled with no answer. That shit sounded like celery breaking. You could hear it all the way up in your ear. Like that shit was like, I was like, oh shit, I'm dying. Because there was times I was screaming and my pupils were like, she was like, your pupils was real big. I was like, why can't I just pass out from the pain? Why am I forced to just take this shit? And I was like, man, that's the worst pain I've ever experienced. And I wanted to share that with y'all. You know what I'm saying? I mean, just the cracking, the twisting, the blood flowing down my mouth. It was like gushing. It was on her hand. She was straining. She put her hand on my face. It was like something out of Three Stooges. I'm like, oh shit. I mean, they was trying to work fast. They got it out, but it took that whole lunch hour to pull that too. I've never experienced that. So that's that story. Now let's get into these family stories y'all want to hear about. All right. This is a story, man, I forgot about. Man, this shit, man, it's crazy. This is a John Watts story. Y'all be waiting for that. Geechee Dan, what up? Geechee Dan be giving me hell in here on Fridays. Check it out. We gonna call this shit Johnny Coneval. Y'all remember Evil Knievel and shit? He used to jump the ramps and jumps the bus and stuff. When we was young, that was the shit. See, when we was young, freestyle bikes and stuff had just came out. When they had the pegs on them and the freestyle tricks and all that, everybody wanted to do that. So the mag wheels, we all had the freestyle bikes. So when we seen the movies, when they was jumping and doing all the crazy stuff and going up the half pipe, we wanted to do all that. But we ain't had that type of stuff, so we made our own stuff in the hood. We had a bunch of tires. I told a story one time where I had to jump a whole bunch of tires. If not, I got my ass beat by John Watts because he called me Evil Knievel because I wanted to be a daredevil. He got mad because I wouldn't listen. This is the same type of story. We got these ramps. We could put 3 car tires on top of each other with a flimsy ass board we find in an abandoned house. We jumping that shit, jumping that shit, jumping that shit all day. John Watts letting us do it. Next thing you know, something happened where we left the ramp alone. I think the board broke. He tell us to get the tires out the street. We get the tires out the street. Me and other kids, John Watts like, get them tires out the street. We get the tires out the street, right? When we get the tires out the street, all of a sudden, something happened where we went up to the front of the street and like my house kind of went up, like the corner street. It was like a 4-way. So it goes up on an incline. So we do wheelies up the street. We have wheelie contests, right? So we're doing these wheelie contests up and down the street. And John Watts, my bike, now I'm gonna tell you something. Y'all gonna say I was spoiled, but fuck it. I had a $350 California Freestyle. That's different than a Huffy. It was lavender and chrome. It was a pretty motherfucker, maybe like a bad chick. John Watts paid for that bike. So I don't know why it was a professional bike. Like they would do it like in the street freestyles. It had the gyro, the pegs. Kids in the hood ain't never seen that. They ain't never seen a bike that was lavender. That had lavender mag wheels. They like, yo, what is that with white rims? So, you know, I stayed close by the house because, you know, I'm trying to steal shit. So all you heard was, he was like, stay by the house. So we doing these wheelies. All these kids come up the street. Oh man, that's a nice bike. From different neighborhoods. So I'm standing over there and we riding, doing wheelies. He won't let me do wheelies because the bike too expensive. So I put the bike up and go get another one of my bikes. I come out. Somebody say to me, man, you a bitch. You let your dad, listen to how kids talk back in the day. You a bitch. You let that old man just tell you what to do? And I said, that's my dad. Your dad old as hell. John Watts heard him. What? Come here, young fella. He don't know him. Come here, young fella. John Watts come call him Mac, the boy won't come. So John Watts, he said, come here, you, come here. Now everybody on the street know John Watts don't play. Dude just looking at him. Go do a wheelie. He come back to the start line. Everybody else lining up. We all sitting out there. So I'm on my bike. I see my cousin say, oh shit. We look. Here come John Watts. Everybody like, oh. You know what I mean? I'm young. I know my granddaddy, a cannon. You know, he done told this boy to come in. The boy ain't got, you know, and all that boy got to do is say something smart. John Watts said, go in his mouth. He don't care who kid is. We probably like 12 or something when this happened. John Watts come down the street. Hands behind the back. He's standing there. He looking. He go to the corner. Everybody look at him. He's like, don't worry about me. Go ahead and go. So everybody doing wheelies, right? So John Watts, one of these people where he highly competitive and he want me to do shit that everybody else do, even if I don't want to do it. So there's some bigger kids there and they can really do wheelies and go all the way up the damn block. Me, I can get about 4 or 5 rotations. I put the bike down. John Watts, he giving orders. Stevie, you got to pull the bike up. You got to pedal it. See, you got to pedal the bike. See how he doing? Hey, you young fella, try. Go ahead. Show Stevie that. That's embarrassing. I know what the hell I'm doing. I don't want to do it. Somebody said out the crowd, yo, you telling everybody how to do it. You don't know how to do no wheelies. Watch your mouth. Watch your mouth. Who you talking to? I'm a grown up. The whole mood just died. I swear, about a minute passed. John Watts said, hey, is that your bike? I'm thinking he talking to somebody and telling them, get the bike. Which like John Watts didn't want you to hang bikes on the curb in case somebody come down the street and park. They'll run into the bike because they can't see it. So he used to tell kids, hey, put your bikes up on the thing so no cars hit it. I'm thinking he doing that. All you heard was, get out of the way. All you heard was, oh, stuff. Because they ain't cuss because John Wash out there. John Wash look. John Wash come up. He get on the bike. He look right at me. Everybody like, oh, your granddad about to do a wheelie. He about to show us, oh. Now, it's all good out there now. Remember this. This is all good. Oh! I have never seen my dad on a bike. My granddad. I never seen him on a bike. I never seen him do any type of sports except trip over the damn obstacle, the hurdles last week. I never seen him. Every time he do something that is dexterous, besides fighting, he fall on the ground and look crazy. I don't want him to do it. These kids are older. I want to impress them by not being embarrassed by him. You understand what I'm saying? The bike he got on was a Huffy. And I never forget, it had a gray frame and it just had regular spoke rims with knobby tires. I never forget the shit. Remember back in the day when dudes was bike thieves or like they work on their bikes, they had a vice grips. Raheem noticed in Camden, this was prevalent. They had the vice grips on the seat post. John Watts got the bike with the vice grips. So John Watts get on the bike with the dress shoes on. He like, let me ride it in the circle first. So he riding it. Everybody like, oh, oh, oh. They're clowning John Watts, but John Watts getting hype. He got his tongue out like Jordan. He riding the bike in the circle. Every time he come around, he looking at me. They're like, go ahead, Mr. Wash. Yeah, do a wheelie. John Wash big as hell on the bike. He tried to do a wheelie sitting down. He go up the bike, hit the ground hard as hell. Boom, like, you know, like you could almost like a tire bust, like you get a rim hit the cement. Boom. Yeah, that's how you do it. Yeah. I said, you gotta stand up and do it. If you wanna go up the hill, trust me, the bike he was on, we never saw before. Now, you know, a lot of people don't know how to do their bikes. And sometimes you be riding with somebody in the hood, they bike just fall apart. Chain pop, they crash, we all laugh. We was vicious in our area for people jumping ramps, falling, getting brutally murderized, and we bust out laughing on them. They had to go to the hospital. People get messed up, people look and laugh. Come on, can't do this type of stuff. Now, there's a fire hydrant on the corner of my house, and y'all pay attention because that fire hydrant will come up in another story tonight. Sorry. Fire hydrant in the corner of the house. John Watts goes up the street. So he's going up to the thing and he's trying to get his legs right to stand up. So when he stand up, his ass all poked out, he looked crazy as hell. So he tried to get his feet right where he can kick down on the bike to create momentum on the pedals and lift the bike up and then pedal with the bike up. So he doing all of this stuff, right? So he keep going to the front. He go back. I'll get in a second. He go up the hill a little bit. He turned around. Oh, I'm getting used to this thing. Because everybody's like, you got to get used to the bike because all bikes ride different. Oh, I'm finally getting used to this thing. I said, I'm going to go in the house and get something to drink. I put my bike on the ground and I take like 3 steps. I'm still young, so I'm about to run. All I hear is, oh my God, oh, oh. What do y'all think happened? Put it in here real quick before I tell you. What do y'all think happened? What do you think? You think he crashed? Okay, this is what happened. When I turned around, we have hedges on the corner of our house. Mr. Ralph yard used to have hedges. So they were high hedges, we couldn't see. So if somebody fall, I'm on the sidewalk coming this way, and John Watts on the street like that, you know, the hedges come like this, and if I'm on this side, I can't see that street. All I hear is, I don't hear my granddad, and I see people like moving out the way. All I saw was a bike wheel come rolling down the street, across like just across, pew, the bike wheels rolling. I see John Wash, my granddad. I'm trying to grab something to show y'all like a prop. In fact, this will work. Holding the handlebars. Remember the handlebars used to have a little bar? The bike, what he did was he tried to pop a wheelie and whoever's bike it was, the front wheel wasn't on there good enough. And you know, it was hood bikes. So you know, when the front wheel on a bike, if you go and look at the nuts, it'll have this little spanner washer with a hook that hooks into the frame in case the bolts get too loose, it'll still hold the wheel on. This didn't have that. So it was just nuts. That's why it came loose. It was no washer. When he lifted up, the wheel just kept going. So when the fork, he fell, the forks dug into the ground, right? We had that soft blacktop shit. So he like 200 some pounds, dug into the ground, and he went to go over the handlebars, but he took his legs off. So to stop himself from getting embarrassed, he grabbed the bike. It had the gooseneck. The gooseneck was rusted. He just grabbed, he wouldn't let the handlebars go. So he ran through the bike and ripped the gooseneck off. John Watts came around the corner holding the handlebars like this. He was running, still holding the handlebars because the bike was going fast. He was trying to catch up to the speed so he wouldn't fall. He caught up to the speed, got to the fire hydrant, and then fell over and lifted his legs up. Motherfucking dress socks and everything. Nobody is laughing. I run over there. I said, Dad. All you heard was somebody go. As soon as he said, everybody bust out laughing. Ah! My granddad is near the fire hydrant, breathing heavy as hell like he just got shot in the back. He was like, we was trying to pick him up. I'm all right. We was trying to pick him up. Somebody was like, put the handlebars down and you can stand up. Oh, it was goddamn it. He threw the handlebars down and he jumped up and all the kids ran laughing. Yo, John Wash is crazy. Yo, the bike was going so fast when it stopped, he didn't stop. His momentum, he never let go of the handlebars. It ripped the handlebars off and he was running, trying to catch up before he fell. And then when he caught up at the end, he just ran and then he ran real slow, got to the curb and then fell over and shit. I said, what the fuck? Like, I understand why he did it, but he ain't ran in like 40 years, man. Come on, man. That was bad, man. It was bad. It was embarrassing. But anyway, that's that story, man. He got mad. We were trying to pick him up. He got mad at us. If you did the goddamn bike like I told you to, I wouldn't have had to get on here like a man and show you how to do it. Now look at me. I'm sitting here with egg on the goddamn face. My little cousin ain't nothing but egg. It's not egg, it's asphalt. It's only right here. Hey, shut up. Little kids don't know what to say. Damn, bro, just be quiet. No pun intended, like let him go. But yeah, man. Yeah, John Watch, man. Johnny Coneval, man. Crazy. I don't even know why he would try to get out there and do that. Like right now, I can't run no more like I used to. I run like a deer. I can't do that no more. I'm not even gonna try it. But I mean, older men sometimes want to recapture their youth because they see the exuberance around children and they make them want to be a part of it. John Watch needs to know his limits, man. You know what I'm saying? So he want to be in the house. Now, this next story is about the fire hydrant again in John Wash. We're going to call this one Water Boy. Y'all know in the summertime in the hood, right? Kids open the fire hydrants. Normally it ain't no problem. We had this drought in Jersey one time, right? Now I was older. I had to be like 16, 17. I didn't go out there no more. You know what I mean? I was into girls. I was, boo loving on the phone. I had my peoples I was hanging with. I wasn't doing riding. I wasn't doing riding bikes and nothing of that stuff. I wasn't out there in the street. I was either with a chick or I was with my peoples. So look, John Wash had this green Cadillac. I never forget that shit. I hated that car. He had this green, it was long. He had this green Cadillac, right? What happened? We had a drought in Jersey. It was like a water shortage or something. All of a sudden, they get on the news. They like, yo, don't use water, reserve the water. Don't fill up swimming pools and stuff like that. All of a sudden, these kids, like kids from other neighborhoods would find a water hydrant and they would just come around here and open it up. The water trucks used to come and people used to steal that spanner wrench. That thing that turned in the top with that hook, that's a spanner wrench. The water company people had a thing open and they would steal, the crackheads would steal the spanner wrench. Then kids would get them from the crackheads and then crack open the fire hydrant and run it all day. till the motherfucker don't have no pressure no more. They would do that shit. Because a lot of people don't know. I'm gonna hip y'all to something. Y'all know them water towers that are in neighborhoods, them big giant water towers? Up until 3 years ago, I just realized what they were. When water treatment plants clean the water, they store them in there. The reason why they go up in the air so high is because if it was stored on the ground, that's the water that everybody flushes the toilet with. It's also the water that everybody washes dishes and drinks out of the tap. It has to sit up high to create centrifugal force so everybody's toilet are flush in that area. I never knew that. I thought it was just water towers in the air. You never knew. So go figure. But anyway, we got the water tower and stuff. John Wash, I done lost my damn thought. What was I talking about? Okay, water board. They run this hydrant. Back in the day, if you wasn't from no area, you come around and doing something like that, touching the fire hydrant, that's a no-no. Dudes would be like, yo, you ain't from this area, what you doing? But anyway, it was hot. So kids go out there, they just in the water. They got pitchers, anything, cups that's in the grass, anything, they just throwing in, they having a good time. John Wash sitting on the porch, start hating. It's a water advisory. I hear him and Bunny arguing. Johnny, leave them kids alone. It's a water advisory. We're in the drought. Look at them. Look at them. Not even thinking. They not even from the area. He go over there and he say, hey, listen, we're going to let the water hydrant run for 30 minutes. Enough time for you to cool off. Now John Wash in the business. Can't let nothing alone. He in the business. Something happens and John Wash goes over there, tells them to turn it off. They leave. They was good kids. They left. Go away. Somebody must have drove by and saw that the fire hydrant was open over there. Now some new kids come, these bigger kids. They got the spanner wrench thing. Crack it open. They done put up, I ain't never seen this before except once. They got a cap that go on the fire hydrant, not the one that sprinkles out that they give the city gives the kids to do it so they reserve water. They got this thing where it's a cap and then it got a slit in it, but it got a hood over it so it sprays a high pressure in one area. As I got older, I figured out what it was. It's one of them things only the water company have them, that they put it on the thing and it sprays down to wet the side of the curb to make all of the trash and stuff back in the day go down the sewer, and they tested the sewer is working or not. That's what that was for. So we're seeing it and like it's spraying the water like to the ground. Then they turn it a little bit and it's spraying the water in the street. The pressure, right, of this thing coming out of a fire hydrant. You know, a fire hydrant hose like that. The slit was like that. The pressure coming out when you got in front of it, it would knock you down. I mean, like just bad. And then if you ran through it real fast, it felt like it was cutting you like a laser. It felt like pain. Yo, it was real dangerous. John Wash see it. Now the ghetto kids that turned the thing in the street is spraying all the way across the street onto the neighbor's house and against the side of the neighbor's house, just water just coming down. These kids big as can be, and you could tell they were street dudes. They out there, they done put the boom box down, they playing Fight the Power, all kind of crazy shit. It's a party now. John Wash go down there. He say, young fella, they had that fire hydrant running earlier. And I don't know what else he said to do. The dude said something. John Wash came back. The dude then took the thing off and put the fire, he took the thing off and now he got the fire hydrant just burning, like just ripping water, it's just gushing water. John Wash mad. John Wash, he got this car to leave to do something. John Wash got to the corner, that's when he seen the water, because when the guy, John Wash said something to the guy, took the thing off. So it looked like the water was off, because remember the hedges are right there. When John Wash come there, he see the water, the kids over there just spraying, then the little boy get behind it, hold it, and the water splash. John Wash pissed. John Wash goes over there, and pulls his car up against the thing so the kids can't get on the damn thing. And he jump out the car and he tell the dude, he say, listen, I don't care if y'all have fun or stuff like that, but I let y'all do it for an hour. You see, and like all the neighbors was out there now looking. He said, you see these people, you're not even from over here. You know what I'm saying? That water tower back there over there and all the stuff, the water and the pressure's already down. The dude got smart with John Wash. John Wash was like, okay. John Wash took the car and was driving away. He said, I'm gonna go around the corner, I'm gonna put something in the car. He said, when I come back, if that's not back on there and that water's still running, me and you gonna have a problem, in so many words. Go around the corner, he come back. The dude got the thing on there, he walking away. When he see John Wash's car, now some old people, I don't want to say the names, older women came up there after John, they seen John Wash, and they was like, yo, you know, you heard what he said, like, y'all, come on, the water pressure gonna be down tonight. So the dude was like, he ain't arguing with the women. He put the thing up. Now, when he walking away, John Wash coming back down the street. He see John Wash, and I guess he mad because the women wouldn't have said nothing, and John Wash didn't say nothing, I guess. So now he mad at John Wash. What he do is, John Wash come down the street, he see John Wash coming, he run and do the thing. John Wash got the window down with his arm on it. The guy trying to turn the thing on real fast and wet John Wash with the window down. John Wash like, you better not. You better not. As he's driving, John Wash, I don't know why. This is why I say Vietnam veterans are different. John Wash like, you better not. You better not. He's like, F you. You say F you to John Wash, that's a death sentence. John Wash turned the car to the fire hydrant. He wanted to block it and scare the guy. So John Wash hit the gas and then like went to the fire hydrant. But when he skid, he hit the brakes, the ground was wet. John Wash hit the fire hydrant. Boom! The fire hydrant did like this. We ain't think nothing of it. The guy didn't get a chance to turn it on. You know what I mean? So the guy ran around the corner and just ran down the street. John Wash get out. You know, it had the lid and stuff on it. He look at it, he's like, it's okay. He back up, he like, I done dented my bumper. We ain't thinking nothing about it. Man, this probably was like 12 o'clock in the afternoon. 8 o'clock at night, we all sitting there. We used to hang up under the street, like a couple doors down at my cousin's house. That's where all hangout spots, like 8 or 9. And we back over there cracking jokes, everything. We sitting there. Out of the blue, we just hear this and like rushing water and like bubbling and shit. We like, what the hell? And it sounded like, you know, our drains, you could hear it bubbling like if something was messing. We like, what the fuck is this? We go up to the front and we start seeing this mud like coming down the street. People looking, dogs barking. We went up there, yo, when John Wash hit the thing, he cracked the pipe at the bottom. All of the water that was supposed to be in the hydrant is going underground. It done created a sinkhole. The whole damn curb, about 12 feet of the curb long, done lifted up and then sunk down into the damn thing. It was all mud and water and shit, and the shit was getting bigger and bigger. It was like the block about to get swallowed up. John Wash to fuck the block up. Anyway, right? Call the water company people. About an hour they was out there. People panicking. Half of the street is like starting to like, you starting to see like water coming like almost through the concrete, like the blacktop shit, and it's starting to like get cracks and it start falling. Oh my God. John Wash got the thing. Everybody all right? Everybody okay? John Wash ran out there when the waterman was like, what started this? John Wash tried to run up there real quick. Some pesky kids came over here, ran the damn hydrant. I told them not to do it. Yeah. John Wash, that was you that broke that shit. That was you. This bunny. Johnny, I told you not to do it in front of everybody. This John Wash. You can't prove I did it. But Johnny, I look at John Wash. John Wash shooter that looked like shut the fuck up. Them red ass eyes. He was like, huh. He gave it an Ike Turner like, huh. Buddy, don't start. She was like, you know what? Never mind. What the hell's our buddy was going to tell this shit? Buddy. Anyway, man, that's that story. But this is the part that brought the whole thing up. Camden got a history of not doing work. Man, for like 3 months, that shit. It was a hole in the ground. They used to have these orange and white like horses with these little blinking things on them and shit, little pommel horse thing that blocked the road. That's the main road we needed. For like 3 months, that shit was just sitting there. It started snowing. It was snow all around it with a hole. How much? When are they gonna fix this thing? Buddy looked at him in the car like, you caused it. But yeah, man, those are badass fucking kids, you know what I'm saying? But that's that story right there, man. Now, this is a story when I was 19 or 20. This is right before I got married. Me and my friends got into weightlifting, right? Because I had a cousin that played college football. And he left. He was like 5'11", 160. He came home. He left in August to go to school, go to college. He went to North Dakota State. He goes and left. He was 5'11", 155. When this motherfucker came back at Christmas break, we didn't even know who he was. He had muscles on top of muscles on top of muscles. He was like my cousin I idolized. You know what I'm saying? He got me into football and all this other stuff. You know what I'm saying? He came home. Oh my God, he like the Incredible Hulk. Facial hair and shit. I'm like, damn. I said, what happened? You took steroids? He was like, nah. He said, I just worked out. I gotta lift weights. I took dynamic muscle. This when the Joe Weider products is out. I took dynamic muscle builder. I took protein powder. I got big. You gotta take amino acids. I started writing that shit down. What you do? Now I wanna look like that, right? We start working out. Time didn't pass. Now this, I seen him, when he was 18, I was 16. So this is when I first seen him. So I was like obsessed with like getting my body right. Plus I seen how the honeys react to that. Oh, he in shape, you know what I mean? I want the honeys be on me. So anyway, 19, 20, I'm like, damn, it's a gym. I'm like, shit, I'm gonna sign up for the gym. How much is it? $30 a month? No, not 30, it's probably $10 a month then. Damn, that's it? To get diesel? I can use all this stuff? Yeah. I start working out. Don't know what the fuck I'm doing, but I'm doing it. My boys start working out. My other boys start working out. Half the hood is working out over there. You know what I'm saying? For the first month. Now we into this thing about 3 weeks. My gay Uncle Thomas wanted to work out one day. In fact, he didn't want to work out. We were just talking about it. And he was like, you ain't gonna get no muscles. He was hating. I was telling my mom, she's like, you ain't gonna get no muscles. My gay Uncle Thomas there sitting there hating. Yeah, he always trying to do something. He trying to do too much. You know me, I'll attack him quick. Shut the fuck up. You know what I'm saying? I said, well, why don't you come work out with us? I got my boy, little Steve, with me and my best friend from school, high school. He like, come on, Thomas, let's go. All right. My cousin that was big happened to be going that day with us, and he was gonna show us what he did in college so we could, you know what I'm saying? I ain't nothing but 19, 20 years old. My heart's still right. You know what I mean? I'm young, I got testosterone going. It ain't nothing. I can pull my body weight. We get out there. Oh my God. When we get up in the gym, we go, because Thomas can work at FedEx, so he got to go to work late in the afternoon. So we go to the gym like 9:30. He got to go to work at 12. We got the whole gym to ourselves. You know, the hood, motherfucker sleep late. A couple of people in there. We go in there working out, right? Now, we all got on regular shit. We don't know what to work out in, t-shirts. This is when you had the baggy pants phase. So we had the baggy Iverson basketball shorts, you know what I'm saying? The basketball jerseys or the white tees, they was big, you know what I'm saying? So we dressed like everybody else. Thomas comes with us and he went and changed. He put on some shorts from the 80s, man. My gay Uncle Thomas, man. With the white stripe on the side, remember we talked about him with the white trim? He wearing them. He got on a tank top, a white regular tank top. He got the nappy ass taco meat. He ain't got no body, no frame. His bones showing up here in the shoulders. We go up in there. Now, Thomas is a cool dude. You know what I'm saying? When I say my gay Uncle Thomas, I'm just saying it like that so y'all know like he was gay. He my uncle, like it's always part of the story. So, but he was cool and people respected him. So he in there with us. So ain't nobody gonna say nothing to him. And like back in the day, people don't say nothing to you, you know. Plus he didn't act fruity in public. We out there, you know what I'm saying? And We all got to work out. And he's like, okay, my cousin was like, okay, this is what we're going to do. We're going to see what your max bench press is, and then we'll know what your 60%, and we'll just see what your rep range is. So we all doing around the same amount of weight, right? It's like 145 on each side and shit. We're small, 145 on each side. It's Thomas's turn to do the damn bench press. First thing he did that messed me up was this. When you would work out, right? Now my cousin was telling us about spotters. When you work out, they have spotters like either on both sides of the thing to keep the weight straight when you're pushing it up and down, so there'd be two people on the side, or there'd be one person standing over you to pick the weight up if you start struggling and put it back on the rack, or help you do a forced rep and get up. We all had to take turns doing different things and shit. So we all did different things when people work out. So he was basically saying, when I go back to college, this is what y'all to do to get big. He was giving us the game. Man, Thomas tried to lift the weights. First of all, he was shaking immediately when he got the weight. We was like, you got the weight? He was like, mm-hmm. You could hear the plate shaking. We was like, you all right? His arms are going like this. He was like, yeah, I got it. You going down. That shit was killing. It wasn't but 135 pounds. But anyway, oh shit. That's not the funny part. Look. So, y'all know how it is when you be working out, and there be that one person in the gym when you be like, watch this. Look, he about to get on. Look. And you start laughing. You don't say it aloud. They was doing that to Thomas, right? Every time Thomas got up, he would be tired as hell because Thomas smoked cigarettes at the time. And he would stand up and he would just have this fruity stance where he would just stand there with his hands behind his back. You can't do that around the dudes, you know what I mean? So people look at Thomas had on a white headband. Remember the white headbands and shit? He had a white headband on. Like, who wears headbands? So he got a headband on. He got on this tank top with all this nappy ass taco meat. Ain't sweating, but he tired to be damn. You know what I'm saying? This the part that's funny. We was going around the station. My man, Little Steve, get on the weight pile. Little Steve ain't nothing but 4'11", but he was probably like 140, so he was like kind of like powerhouse pack. He on the thing. We know how to lift weights. You know what I'm saying? A little bit. Steve know how to lift weights a lot because he worked out. He's just a little dude. He picked the weights up, and none of us helped him because he knew already. So he picked the weight up, and he lifted up. He go, ugh. When he said, like that, Thomas thought the weight was going to fall on him. He was like, he's standing there. He saw me. He said, Stevie, get him. He thought he was about, you know what I mean? He just, you know, people like, when they lift the weights up. He thought he was struggling. Thomas ran over there. Now remember, your hand under the bench, and you lift the thing down. Thomas climbs over his face and tries to pick the weight up. Thomas is weak. So when he's trying to pick the weight up, Steve's like, he lift it up. He's like, he go down. He go Thomas. He's like, I got it. Thomas start pulling it. But the part was funny. He's like, I got it. He's looking at him like, I got it. And then like as Thomas straddled his face with them high-ass shorts on, when you can look up under the shorts, he looked at me like, Steve, help. So it was like this. I'm looking down. I'm the guy on the bench. He's like, I got it. Thomas is right there. Then I'm behind. He's like, I got it. Here come these balls in his face. He's like, I got it. Like, he looking at me like, Steve, help. Say something. Steve. I said, Thomas, chill. Thomas sat on his fucking face to get the weight out because he couldn't get it up. You got to grab the weight. He gonna pick the shit up. When he went to pick it up, he went down on his fucking face. He sat his ass on his face. I forgot about this. Man, if y'all had seen that shit, he was so scared. He did not want his balls in his face. Like, the way he did that shit, he panicked. And then when Thomas got up after saving him, everybody knew what was going on except Thomas. He got up and Thomas thought he saved him. He got up. Oh my God, I can't breathe. Y'all stupid. He got up and he sat there and he looked. Steve, one of them people where if you laugh too hard, he gonna hook off. So we already knew. Now everybody laughing, right? Because Thomas Day, he was already acting fruity. We was laughing, clowning him. Then when he got on him and went to pull it, it looked real fruity the way he went down and like twerked on his face. So he know he gonna get clowned, but he sits up and he goes, and he's looking around to see who's cracking the smile. It took everything in my face not to move a muscle, because he would have been ready to fight. We was all like, you all right? I bite my lip, like, you all right? He like, man, I had the damn weight, Thomas, why you grabbing? You look like you were struggling there. Everybody knew what was going on except Thomas. This is the part that was funny, I'm gonna tell y'all. When he sat up and he looked, Thomas was like, started consoling him like a bitch. This is back. So he sat up, he said, like, man, what was that? Like, why y'all let him grab it? Why ain't one of y'all get it? He went, it's embarrassing. He said, he looking, this is Thomas behind him, touching him fruity as hell, just delicate. There, you okay? I had your back, I had you, you're okay. He was getting mad as fuck. Thomas didn't even know what was going on. It was crazy. So anyway, right? That's done. We go over to this thing called the cable crossover. Y'all know what the cable crossover is. It's that big ass rack thing. You grab it and then you pull it. A cable there and then you pull it. We're doing the cable crossover, but we're doing it reverse to where we got those, it has like a ball on the end to stop the cable from going to the thing. We holding the ball on both ends and we pulling back like that to develop our back, right? Thomas is doing it too. As we're working out, I see Thomas over there. They got this mini CD changer thing in the corner and people could put CDs that they want to put in, right? Thomas talking to the guy, he comes back over. Thomas like, hey guys, I'm gonna put some music in. You guys want some? No, he didn't say he was gonna put some music in. He said, you guys want some music? We was like, yeah. I'm like, yo, they got some Wu-Tang or whatever it was that was hot back then. I'm like, yo, put that on. He like, all right, I'll see. So Thomas is talking to the guy. Next thing you know, Thomas ain't here. I said, where Thomas? Like maybe he went to the bathroom. We come back to the car. We come back and we like, Thomas, you up? He come running back. Oh, all right. He grabbed a thing. So what it is that type of exercise, you have to do it without weight first to get the motion, because if you put weight on, you hurt yourself. So Thomas already knew how to do it. So we had already went through that phase. Thomas gets up there and he's like, and he keep looking at the thing. And we're like, the radio, we like, what are you doing? He's like, and he's doing like this. So I'm like, oh, Thomas about to get the money. He about to get serious money, you know what I mean? Trying to hype him up. I'm laughing, I'm thinking funny. This dude put on Olivia Newton-John. Let's Get Physical. Did you hear what I said? That shit set me off. Y'all know that song? Let's Get Physical. Y'all know that song? He put, let's get physical, physical. He trying to do it on that. Everybody looked. Me, my man Rel, little Steve, we was jumping benches and everything trying to knock that CD out of there. Man, what is you doing, man? The dude behind the counter that got the drinks and stuff was laughing like this. We like, Thomas, what is you doing? What? You said put some music on? I put on what I like. I got it out of my car. It's a good song for getting physically fit, pumping iron. Everybody got around him and crowded around him. We was mad as hell, looking at him mean as shit. He was in a circle. He couldn't even leave. We're like, man, don't put that stuff on here. Come on, man, when you play it in your car. Man, that's girl song. We don't do that. Let's get physical. It's about making love or something. You can't, Thomas, come on, bro. Come on. You know, because I ain't going to say nothing derogatory in front of my friend. Like, come on, bro. You know. It's good for, fine, man. He stood there looking fruity and shit. We leave there. We storm. We hot. We stayed there about 5 more minutes. We didn't do the exercise. Everybody just mad. Man, I'm done, man. We just left. Me, my boy, little Steve, we go back to the house. We had my mom's house used to be the hangout spot. We go to my mom's house. Thomas in there. He talking shit. Oh, these dudes are assholes. Your son is an ass. He talking about me. Your son is an asshole. I went and put a Olivia Newton-John on, didn't it? My mom said, what's wrong with that? As soon as she said that, I said, see? See, I looked at Steve. I said, see, my friend. I said, see? It's a girl song. That's why. Let me see your body talk. I'll be goddamn. We're not playing that in there. You know what I'm saying? Man, they would have stomped us out. Oh my God, yo. Let me see your body talk. Are you crazy? Yo, it was out of control, man. It was out of control. And he didn't mean no harm by it, but man, it's certain things you can't do around no man. God, man. Shut up, my Uncle Thomas, man. But anyway, yeah, man, that was a funny story. I forgot all about that. And I was like, damn. I was thinking about, like, because the reason why I thought about that today, I was like, I got to start going back to the gym. You know what I mean? I'm like, my body's shrinking. I got to start going back to the gym. Man, when he did that, man, I thought about that. I said, oh my God, I never told that story. So that's that story, Thomas in the gym. He never went back to the gym with us. He said we was ungrateful and we was assholes. And he hopes the weights fall on our neck, which never happened. So good. Now, this next story right here, we halfway through. This story right here is called Hurricane Bunny. Yo, my grandmom is no joke. Remember, she used to smoke cigarettes and play the lottery tickets. And John Watch get mad and he'll bust her, right? Okay, check this out. My grandma played a lot of money in lottery tickets, but she would win a lot. Man, one day, Bunny played the lottery. John Wash is home. Now, I'm going to tell you something about older people when they married, and I hope I'm never like this. They have silent beef sometimes. Meaning, they catch each other doing something, or something that the other person don't like, and what they do is they store it in their mental Rolodex. And then when the argument get big enough, they bring it out like, ha, I knew you did this. I knew you did that. This is one of them stories. John Wash had this habit where when him and Bunny would beef, he would come to me, I guess because I'm the only person that resembled my man in the house, especially when I was older. And he would just talk about it like, yo, Bunny, she's blowing my stuff. Not like that. He's like, yo, your mom don't listen. I tell her not to play the lotteries, not to smoke cigarettes. What do I find when I come up here in the room and go into the drawer? What is that? He's sticking in my hand like he a lawyer, a defense attorney. What is this? I'm like, cigarettes. What is it? Cigarettes. He do question and answer all the time. What is it? Cigarettes. Open it up. How many in there? 5. Like, he wouldn't even let me answer. 5 cigarettes. That means she smoked 15 times the greater risk of getting cancer. She don't care nothing about her life. What am I trying for, Stevie? Look at this. Lottery tickets. Look at them. Look at this. Goddamn dream books. Who dreams about numbers besides a mathematician? Bunny ain't did math in years. If she did, she'd add up and stop spending my money on this crap. She would have added it up. And I'd just be sitting there listening to him. He just vent. I'd just sit there. Look at these numbers. Look at them. 273 155 3755. That's your mom's address. Your real mom, Joanne's address. She's playing that too. 413. That's my license plate. That ain't gonna make us no richer, but it'll make us all the more poor because all she do is sit around and play these tickets. Lottery, money down the goddamn drain. Stevie, what am I supposed to do? I do the best I can. She's smoking cigarettes and she's sitting up here playing the lottery. Lottery, shit. What can I do? I swear your mother's like a child sometimes. I'm just sitting there. You know what? He throws the shits away. What he would do with her cigarettes is he would either wet them, he would take them all out and he'd wet them in like a Dixie cup and then he'd stick them back in there. Or he would just take them, pull them all up and then crunch them, then throw them back down there. And it would cause an argument. Or if Bunny knew he saw him, she probably wouldn't say nothing. That would make me mad too. So watch this. He tore the tickets up, didn't think nothing of it. My mom picks me up from high school. She's in the car. She talking to her friend that she played the numbers with. All you heard was, "Oh, I hit last night." And this, remember the day before, he was acting a fool. "I hit last night. Oh, let me stop over at the..." So we in Pensacola, New Jersey, where I went to school at. She pulled over at this deli. They got the newspapers outside and shit. She grabbed the newspaper. She opened the newspaper. She see Bunny done hit for like 6,500. Her pick 4, her pick 3 came straight. The pick 4 came straight. And then I can't remember what else she hit. It was like $6,500. Back in the 80s, that was a lot of money. Bunny grabbed her head. "Oh, it finally came." She called the people when she got home. "That number came. It finally came. I'm cashing that in." Bunny is so hype, she go in the house and don't even look at the number. Because Bunny know the number she played. Doing all that talking and stuff. John Wash on his way home. "Stevie, get in the car. We got to go cash the ticket before Johnny get here." I said, "How much you want for?" "A lot. Get in the car." I get in the car because I want something. I ain't shit. Everything costs. I get in the car, right? Get in the car. She's like, "Start the car." "Oh, wait a minute. Go upstairs. Go in my drawer. You'll see my cigarettes over there that I didn't smoke. And you'll see these stack of tickets. Get the tickets." I runs upstairs. The cigarettes and the tickets gone. I come downstairs. I said, "Mom, ticket's not up there." She said, "What?" I said, "The cigarette's gone too." I seen her face drop. She put her head on the steering wheel. "I know he did not just throw that ticket away. And no, he didn't. And he threw my cigarettes." Bunny jumps out the car. Car still running. She jumped the car, slammed through her rods. I said, "Wait a minute." I turned the car off, go upstairs. In my head, I said, "John Watts threw them tickets away." I said, "We got to check the trash." We thinking if it's in the trash, we can just dig in the trash and get them. The trash is outside. We go outside and tear the fucking trash up like stray dogs. Trash all over the fucking floor. We looking for the tickets. John Washington tore the motherfucking tickets up. Like out of hate. Like he tore them shits with them big ass sausage fingers. He tore them shits up to pieces we couldn't even recognize. Bunny looked at that shit. She said, "I'm about to have a heart attack." No, she said, "I'm about to have an asthma attack. I'm gonna kill him. I'm gonna kill him. That son of a bitch, I'm gonna kill him." I said, "Mom, it's only a lot of tickets." "Stevie, that was 6,500. She didn't say 100. She said 100. You know when they say 100, it's a lot of money. 6,500. You know how many bikes we could have bought? You know how many video games? I could have played the lottery for the rest of my life, and he threw it away. He had no right to do that to me. No right at all to sit up there and tear my stuff up." Bunny cusses, but she say regular cuss words. This is when I knew she was hot. John Wash came in the house happy as shit. Didn't even know what was going on. Came in the kitchen. "Bun! Hey, Stevie," rub my head. "Bun! Bun, where you at? Bunny! Bun!" Walking the thing, happy as fuck. All I heard was, "You son of a bitch!" All of this flour, or it looked like flour, like dust, just flew from out the kitchen on John Watts. He's standing there with his glasses on, and the shit just flew on him. And he's standing there like, and I seen him go, and the flour came out. Soon as he did that, he went to take his glasses off. He put his lunch pail down. He went to take his glasses off. Bunny had a loaf of bread, y'all. You know how when you buy, we had Stroman in Jersey, Stroman bread. You know how bread come, like white bread come in a pack, little plastic thing, and then like you got a little twist tie on it. And Sunbeam bread, remember Sunbeam? We had that too. She holding the plastic, it's a full loaf of bread. She smashes him in the face with that shit. Boom. "You son of a bitch." Boom. "You messed this up." He like, easy, buddy. Hey. "You threw my tickets away. You didn't need them. I I got 6,500 reasons why I needed the ticket. Johnny, there was a written numbers. I'll never do that again. I had all of the numbers and they were straight. They came out exactly. It was 6,500. Why would you do that to me? Let me have my piece and play the numbers. You don't need to be doing that. Jehovah don't like it. He always threw Jehovah up in it. Well, if he didn't like it, he would have struck me dead. You're killing me more than Jehovah. Who told you to touch the tickets? You said to touch them. Bunny's crying. He see Bunny crying. Now I'm gonna tell y'all something. This is just me. If a woman is upset and I know I did something wrong, I'll let her hit me a couple of times. But you're not gonna hit me in my face and you're not gonna do a bunch of crazy stuff. Bunny took one off. She hit him with the thing. He like, just let her go, Stevie. Just let her go. He just standing there looking at me like, it's okay. It doesn't hurt. She's tearing him up. She's trying to scratch on his arm. He just like, it's not hurting. Bunny going the fuck off. She mad because she can't think. She throwing eggs on him. It's making a mess. He like, you're making a mess. He looking at me like, she's making a mess. She's standing. He's standing and shit is just coming. You can hear her rummaging she threw fucking allspice on him. The nigga smelled like cinnamon cookies. He had eggs, flour, and everything. I'm like, he smelled like snickerdoodle cookies and shit. So she went off for about 2 minutes. Then she sat down and got that. Stevie, bring me the asthma pump. Oh my God. Oh my God. That never happened. Bunny couldn't let it go. Now I'm gonna tell you something. She did all of that, and he hugged her. And he said, I'm sorry. He said, we'll go on that vacation you want to go on. I don't want it. Bunny was hot. I wanted that. She had the Jerry curler lip was poked out. She was mean as hell. He was trying to butter her up. It wasn't working. She was mad with her hands crossed like a child. Anyway, all of that shit happened, right? So I felt bad, and John Watch helped her clean it up. He never touched the cigarettes again. And he never touched her lottery tickets after that. But she know now to hide them from me. But I will give Bunny credit, man. Bunny, after that was over, Bunny cooked dinner like it was nothing. And they ain't talked for a couple of days, but she still did her wifely duties, cooked dinner like it was nothing. John Watts was trying to make it up to her, but she wasn't having it, man. But I never. That's the worst time I've ever seen my grandma mad. Like she was like the $1 million ticket. She was like pulling her hair and fucking what the fuck. Lottery serious. That's why I don't play that shit. I don't mess with none of that. That's that story, right? Now, this next story I'm gonna tell y'all. This is about my little girl when she was young. This story here is called This Little Piggy. Now, having kids, when you have kids, it's like watching, it's like seeing yourself grow up through them, but it's like you get exposed to a lot of things that as an adult you really don't want to do, but you got to do because the kid, especially when you have a baby that cry a lot or a baby that's young, you know what I'm saying? You got to do stuff to keep them quiet. So watching the cartoon don't mean nothing, but after a while you get consumed by it. Tegan used to watch this shit called Peppa Pig. Peppa Pig, I've seen well, not now because she outgrew it, but every episode of Peppa Pig. We watched it every night. She watched Peppa Pig when she would cry, I put it on. Then she'd get the phone, come to me, lay in my lap. She want to watch Peppa Pig. I watched it so much, I knew the lines by heart. I know all the characters, I know everything, right? I got ones I like and ones I hate. Anyway, right? Tegan's probably 2 years older. No, she's about 2.5. No, she's about almost 3 years old. She was walking around and talking a little bit. I'm out working one day and we got this barbecue grill. So this is when I was still married to Tegan's mom. I had my house. So I see this thing like this when Bizarre Foods was still on TV, like Andrew Zimmer, he would eat weird stuff. He ate a pig head. I'm like, damn, that looked nasty. I said, but then again, the way he prepared it, they was prepared. I'm like, damn, that looked good. I'm in a Chinese Asian food market. They got pig head sitting up there. I'm like, you know what? I think I can make what he made with the pig head, but I can make it better because I'm a dumbass. How much is that pig head? $16. All right, let me get it. They wrap the head up and shit in plastic. Give it to me. I go to hell home with a pig head. Antoine was in the house. Tegan and my ex-wife at the time, Tegan's mom. Now, when we was in the house, that house was off the hook. Me, Antoine, Tegan was little. It was off the hook. Fun as hell. Man, I brought the pig head home and sat it up on one thing, took the plastic off, everything, just sat up there like a barbarian. Boom. Tegan mom coming in, what is that? Huh? What are you doing? You're gonna scare her. I turned into John Wash. I said, listen, if the zombie apocalypse come or any catastrophe, we'll have to see this all the time. You gotta learn how to kill an animal and live off the land. This is living off the land. Don't let Tegan see it. I say, all right. I go and buy a brand new 5-gallon bucket and I go to brine this head, right? I put the thing in the brine, ice it down, vinegar, all that stuff. I'm brine this thing, 24 hours. Man, around 10 o'clock the next morning, I fire the grill up. I opened the lid on the brine. That motherfucking head was stinking bad as hell. It was stinking. I said, what the fuck is that smell? So I'm saying to myself, oh, I got it from an Asian food place. So they might have prepped it a certain way and it stink. Cause like it had like a funk smell in the store. I'm like, this shit stink. So I call Antoine. I show it to him. He like, what the fuck is that? I said, that's a pig's head. He like, why you got that? I said, this shit stink. He said, yeah, throw it in the trash. I said, nah, I'm gonna cook this. I'm gonna eat it. He like, you ain't eating that, bro. Now he hyping me up. You gonna make that for real? He's like, I'm gonna see you eat it. I'm like, you don't think I eat it? He like, yeah, you ain't gonna eat that. I said, shit. Clean it off, right? As I'm cleaning it off, Tegan little, she knee high. Tegan come up and look in the thing. She pull a passy out. What is that? That's a pig? Why did Antoine do it? Antoine don't know better. He leaned around me. He said, yeah, it's Peppa Pig. Tegan explodes. Ah! She takes off. I said, no. I said, why the fuck you say that? Like I'm trying to scream at him and get her before my wife here. And now I got to argue with her. Ah! Mom! I said, no, man, why you I sit. I take off. I pick Tegan up. She don't want me to touch her or nothing. What happened? She saw the pig head, didn't she? I said, yeah. I said, Antoine did. This Antoine. I said, well, Antoine the one that did. Oh, Antoine, nothing. I told you to get it out the house. I can't brine it outside in the heat. It'll rot. Now I took the thing outside. So I cleaned it off and I rinsed it. It's still stinking. But the meat is fresh. It's not spoiled meat. It's just whatever they put on that shit was stinking. So I'm like, maybe if I cook it in the smoker, the smell will go off of the shit. Man, I put this thing in the smoker. That shit was stinking. About 3 hours into it, the smell went away. It gets done. Now this is a pig's head, y'all, not the whole head. Now you know a pig, their neck is in line with their face. So when you put it on the grill, the face right there, tongue and everything in the mouth. I cooks this thing. I was so mad because it caused the argument that I was like, damn, I gotta eat something off of it. I gotta eat something. I'm so mad because it was a confusement and all this stuff. Yo, I'm keeping it real. I ate the tongue, the cheek meat. I took the brain out the head. You know what I'm saying? I didn't eat that though. I peeled the face off. I ate all the meat around, like the eyes and all of the stuff. I just, I picked it all off of it and I made tacos with it. I made tacos. I went and got onions and cilantro. It was pretty good. It was pretty good, man. I ate that shit. But yeah, man, for the longest time, my daughter was mad at me because she thought I ate Peppa Pig and shit. Antoine started that shit, man. For real. Yeah, I was savage. It was good though. But I'm gonna tell you something. Unless you starve like I did in jail, yeah, you eat it. You eat almost everything. Anything meat, you'll eat it. Them hunger pains is why y'all notice when I talk about kids starving on my videos, how angry I be. That's a heartbreaking thing. Yeah, man. I mean, shit. It was meat. I ate that shit. I survived. You know what I mean? Shit. I know. I got to get mine. Now, I'm gonna tell y'all this. We got 2 stories left. This story right here, casino story. I was listening to a casino story. I was talking about the old man when he was like rolling 7. Remember that? 7. This is a story similar to that. I'm down in Kinder, Louisiana. Coushatta Casino. It's on an Indian reservation. I drive down there on a Saturday morning. I get down there probably like 11 o'clock. Casino bus come with all these senior citizens on it, ain't thinking nothing of it. I go to the high limit room. I got on me probably about $2,500. I had got a big job, so I had a little bit of money that I could spend. So I go down there. I wanted to eat some seafood. I wanted to stop at Steamboat Bill's and, Lake Charles. I wanted crawfish. It was crawfish season. I'm going to go make a day of it. I'm by myself doing my thing, right? So go to Kinder, right? Go in there. Go in the high limit room. Not a lot of people be in the high limit room unless they high roll, so I got big money, so I'm going to see what happens. I get on one machine, hit after 2 spins. Boom, it's a hand pay, so that means the light go off and the thing go up there and the game lock up and the attendant has to come and bring you the money and pay you by hand. I don't like hand pays because people see you getting all these thousands of dollars in your hand. I don't like that shit. But I get on one machine, the hand pay stops. So the person comes, she write down what machine, she take my casino card. I said, well, I'm gonna go over here and play until this get done. So the machine's sitting there. Go to the next machine, a little bit over, but I'm still in view of where the thing is. Cause she ain't, when she bring the money back, she gonna bring it to me. It's on camera who won. My card was over there, it's recorded. I put my card over here, I start playing. About $50 in, I hit on this machine. It's big. It's a big hit, like $6 grand. I'm like, damn, I hit 2 hand pays at one time. You know what I mean? That has never happened. So I'm waiting to get paid here. I got another machine going off and they loud. It's ringing off, all this noise. Now I jump off of that. She come back, she like, you hit again? I said, well, it's not the same person because she get my money. Another lady come because they see the light. She like, you hit? She's like, I said, I hit right there. She's like, oh, you hit again. I'm like, yeah. So she go. Now I got 2 people going back there to pay me from the cash room. I come back, I sit next to the machine that's going off and I'm playing. Playing there for a little bit and hit on that. Now I'm sitting there. I got 3 machines going off and I won like $8,000. I'm like, this will never happen again. Boom, boom, boom. I'm sitting there. This old lady come up, y'all. Now, I don't know if y'all went to casinos. It'd be some flim-flammery in the casinos and old people be blowing my shit in the casino. She come up with a walker. You know the ones with the tennis balls in the back of the wheel? She come up with walker. I'm sitting here. You see the machine is right there. And it got a thing on it. Like it got a big thing, voucher, dispenser, game halted, jackpot won, and it showed the money you made. I don't like that neither. It showed the money. She see the machine going off, this her. She come, I said, I'm looking at her, and I see her sit down. She sit down right next to me like this. Look me right in the face. I'm right next to her in my casino chair. She done got off the walker, pulling the money out. The feminine safe. She pulling it out, titties. Sweaty money. Pulling it out. She trying to stick the C note in there. I said, ma'am, I got a jackpot on this game. You know what I'm saying? I said, I got a jackpot on the game. You know what I'm saying? This is her. She act like she don't fucking hear me. You ever talk to somebody, you talking loud because the machine up, you see my hand pointing on the screen, you putting your money in the slot, it ain't gonna take the money. I'm like, ma'am, I got, lady did just like this. That looking up and down shit. Hell no. I don't like that looking up and down shit. The fuck that mean? So she does it to me. See, let me tell you something. Women got power in their looks, man. And I'm not talking about just from the, just from the way, beauty. A woman looks can make you feel stupid as hell. She looked at me like I wasn't shit. Like the way her face was, she was like, ugh, ugh. I can't even imitate it. That shit made me, it made me furious inside. I said, so I looked at her. So now like we like little kids like making faces at each other. I'm like, I'm like, you know what I'm saying? Like I'm falling to her level. So she's sitting there. I said, ma'am, can you get up? I said, because I still had $400 in the game. Lady come back. Thank you. I said, ma'am, no, I couldn't walk away, Chris Ford. I got money still in the game. They got to unlock the game and then I got to play the money out or draw it out. If I walk away, she get that 400. Check it out. She come. Give me the money. I said, ma'am, can you tell her to get up? I still got money in the game. The lady walked away like, thank you, and ran away. She didn't want to be a part of it, so she left me high and dry. I'm standing there. She sees her, and then she goes. Back in the titties again. Another 100. Now, it ain't take the money the first time. I said, ma'am. I put my hand over the thing, but it looked like I was intimidating her. You know what I'm saying? I said, ma'am, let me cash out real quick, and you can put your money in there if you want to play so goddamn bad. Now I'm mad. I stuck my hand across her to hit the cash out button. Yo, she slapped my hand so hard, like she was my grandma. She had rings on. The shit stung my knuckles. She said, I said, ma'am, she didn't even look. That made me mad too, because I knew she did it before. She ain't even look. She was like, standing there. I'm standing where y'all are looking at me. I done blocked the thing, so now she mad. She holding the money. I said, man. She go to look and she took and switched the money like that. And I went to go over there and push the thing. And I said, just let me get my money out. I went to push the button. She just mollywopped the shit out of my hand. Look at that. My shit was like Wu-Tang. That shit was like, woo, Hell's Wind Staff. My shit was ringing off. Yo, I pulled my hand back. Now I'm real mad because she knows she hurt me. And she old as fuck. She had to be like 80s. So she slapped me like, yeah, what? I said, ma'am, no offense. You just put your hands on me. I tried to get tough with her. I was like, get up. I started looking around. I said, get the fuck up right now. Get up. Yo, the way she stood there and looked at me was like, you know your bitch ass ain't gonna do nothing. And she was right. She was right. So I went to walk off and she went to put her money in there, right? I snatched the money and threw it on the ground. And when I snatched the money, she looked like that. And then I hit the cash out button and I waited. She was like, I'm taking your money. I said, you ain't doing nothing. So I just leaned up against her and put my arm around. This is fucked up, but I'm keeping my goddamn money. I leaned up on her and put my arm around her and I just squeezed my body up against her arm so she couldn't do shit. And I pulled the money out with my 2 fingers and I walked off. I went over there and played. She looked at me for about 3 minutes, mean as hell. I'm calling security. I said, good, they got it on camera that you tried to steal my money. And then she pulled in and she started playing. When they paid me for them under 2 hand pays, because the one next to her, they brought me the money. I didn't have to stand next to her because I hit that on my last spin. You know, that bonus on my last spin. So I ain't got to get near it no more. I got to think. I got the fuck out of here. That shit made me mad as hell. I'm like, why you gotta be an asshole? It's people that be in the casinos that act like they run shit. You don't run nothing. You know what I'm saying? I had to squeeze. I had to put the squeeze on her like, get the fuck up. And it wasn't even working. She probably was like, yo, I'm near death anyway. If you kill me, I don't care. I done seen it all and done it all. I'm like, damn, I could be an asshole. You're already with a walker. I mean, damn, I'm trying to be respectful to you. Anyway, that's that story, man. Now, this last story. This last story right here. is about karma. You should treat people with respect and always, because you never know when you're going to see somebody again and you did a slight wrong to them or like something happened and you'll never know what's going to happen. Check this out. I got out federal prison in 2003, right? August of 2003. They sent me to a halfway house in Philly. I'm from Jersey, but the halfway house for the feds was in Philly. Go to the halfway house. You go to the halfway house. In my opinion, halfway house was worse than prison. And we was in a place that looked like a college dorm type thing. It was really nice. But I noticed with inmates, they have a hard time of adjusting back to society. And the way I say adjusting back to society, it just hit me too. When I was in there and I came out, I came out that day I came back, it was weird being in a new place, from being in structured movement. So I get there and it's me and it's another guy that I worked in the kitchen with that lived in another building. I didn't even know he was leaving that day. So he got there a couple of hours before me. Me and him was real good friends, right? Me and this guy used to cut vegetables, and I used to, just do like the meal prep. I would do pancakes, French toast, break the eggs, all the prep stuff. He would do the vegetables. That was his sole job. Real quiet dude, Muslim dude, used to wear a hat. Me and him was real cool. He see me, he like, yo, what's up? We happy as can be. We both made it out. Everything good. We was out for 4 days. And the halfway house, people leave and people come all the time. They was in the middle of a drought. So for like 4 days, me, him, and like 2 other dudes was there. Then a Friday comes and we get an influx of people, probably like 16 people. 4 of them are females. Now, this is when the game changed. Every day me and this dude laughing, joking like we still locked up. We go outside, everybody hang out, we walk around, we walk the yard and stuff like we, you know what I mean? Like we cool. Like, you know what I mean? Damn, I ain't know you from Philly, I ain't know you from Jersey. Everything cool, right? Like we still in jail. Them females came and it was the luck of the draw. All them Jones was bad. They was Puerto Rican chicks. They was some bad Puerto Rican chicks coming out. You in jail, you ain't on the streets, your skin look good, you don't know what motherfucker was doing before they got out. But next thing you know, he started acting funny. He was like this one Spanish girl that was real fine. And all these dudes was like trying to vie for attention. I don't bust my damn face live on air. I popped a bump. Anyway, and man, this is embarrassing. Y'all seeing it? I was shaving earlier and cut myself. Anyway, he just started changing. The way he was, the tough acting, and he ain't want to do nothing. He was like trying to like walk with his arms out and like it was like jungle fever or some. Not jungle fever. It's like Call of the Jungle or some shit. He like turned to a wild animal or some shit. Like, I'm like, bro, I ain't never seen you act like that. So all of a sudden, every time the girl goes somewhere, he goes somewhere. It's kind of like stalking behavior. The girl giving him some kind of rhythm, like talking to him and being nice. He trying to carry a conversation. I guess she happy for being that peacocking. That's right. And he just going off. So like now, like he got to the point where he's starting to argue with people that be around the girl. Like if you in the day room, he talking about if the girl in the day room don't know man go in the day room. What? It's football season. Like right now, preseason, Eagles and stuff was playing. We got a bunch of people in there. It was like an older white dude that owned the company. He was only locked up for like 10 months in the feds, but they made him go through halfway out. He's an older guy. He telling him, all the guys, we don't want y'all to go in the break room because the girl in there, like, nah, show some respect. We ain't in jail, bro. We ain't in jail. That's the thing, Geechee Dan. How you pee-whooped and the girl don't know you like her. She don't even want you. Then on top of this, the girl on weekends, she leave out the thing, her boyfriend come get her. And he see it, because the girl get out the gate, the boyfriend pick her up. She came back one day, we out there in the yard park smoking. She come up, he like, yo, who that? Oh, that's my man. He brought her all new clothes. She had fly gear when she came back, because like you stay 2 days in and then you can leave. She was in there 2 days in, probably like a Wednesday or something. Well, weekends don't count. But Monday, Tuesday, because she came on Friday. Monday, Tuesday, then that Wednesday she left. He went, brought her clothes and everything. She came back, because a lot of us still had, we didn't really have clothes like that. We still had like state shit on because, we was in the halfway house. A lot of these people don't have family like that to help them. So people be having state clothes on, and when people have regular clothes on, you look at them like they strange. She come back, she got on tight shit. Body looking right, you know what I mean? No stomach, donkey, hella bubble, you know what I mean? Butter peeking, reeking. Check it out. He losing his mind. He running around the people that got clothes. Hey, my man, let me wear your polo joint. Let me hold that chain. She done seen somebody else had that shit on. It was Jane. Now they letting him dress up. We in the building. He's dressing up in one room and then going around this girl like the clothes his, and she just seen the guy with the clothes on the other day and seen that chain on somebody else. He looked stupid. I never seen, and like he seemed like he had common sense and he was real cool. When we was like, he got out, he just lost his mind. Anyway, make a long story short, another dude come. A black dude comes, he like his light skin, they said he was Spanish. Light skinned dude come with long braids, right? He come in there, attractive dude, you know what I mean? Pretty boy like swag. Her girlfriend try and get with him. He started messing with the girlfriend. All this happened in a week, y'all. Started messing with the girlfriend. Right? Now, the dude chilling with the girlfriend that this guy is talking to, because I'm gonna tell you something, the guy was just having surface conversation with the girl. I figured it out, but he wanted to make it look like he was kicking it to her in front of a bunch of dudes that just got out, like, yeah, look at me, I pulled the baddie. It wasn't even like that. You was just having normal conversations. I know, watching body language from being locked up, it ain't nothing between y'all. The distance is too far off. And every time she goes somewhere, you're behind her, she not behind you. So I know she ain't feeling you. She already told you she had a man. And you still up there sniffing behind her ass, you look like a fucking idiot. So, reason why me and him fell out was because of this. I just want to give y'all the scenario, right? He don't want nobody to go in the day room. It's football. It's football. Like we watching football preseason. She come in there. I like the Eagles too. They like, oh, the old white dude like, yo, pull up a seat. We sit in there, she around us laughing and joking. We all laughing and watching the TV. So now she getting a chance to see who we are and what we about and like who's who, and we all introduce ourselves and stuff like that. What do? The door where the sports room was at was closed. It got one of them, remember high school, it had one of them skinny square windows on the big door, so it'd be a square door and it'd be like that skinny window. We look over there. White dude asked me, his last name was Ferry, I never forget it, F-E-R-R-Y. He said, Mr. Ferry said, hey, where's your buddy? He doesn't like football, where's your buddy? I said, I don't know, he's somewhere. And I happened to cut and look. Yo, when I looked, he was outside the window looking mean as hell with one eye at everybody in there, laughing and joking with the girl. Because like, they still was making spreads and stuff. So she was in there breaking bread with us. She went and got some food. She started making the stuff and like handing it out. He was in there, he was looking in the window like this. He's looking mean, right? At everybody in there. We was in there first. She came in there. He looking mean at everybody else. And getting mad at us for just, like he talking about, if she talk to you, don't say nothing to her. He was trying to make it to where she could be isolated, to where everybody be a-holes, and just, he would have, who does that? I've never seen a man do that. So when I seen him doing that, I said, this dude's real weak. I said, he real weak. Now, that was the first week. The next week, I'm gonna show you the dynamic of how things change when BS moved through a building. 4 guys come. One guy's in transit heading to jail, and they put him in a halfway house because I guess they caught him. The jail was full. They put him in a halfway house, so he comes straight off the street, buck wild, ignorant, stealing, mean, crazy. The hating dude know him. Now they done clicked up. 2 other people that know this dude get introduced to the dude, the Muslim dude that's hating, that was there already. Now he's mad at everybody. So now he click up with these 4 people. Now they're running around and stuff is starting to disappear. He was real holy and Muslim and humble in the beginning. Now he done turned back into a thug. You know what I'm saying? He ain't wearing the kufi no more. He got his pants hanging. This guy about my age. Got his pants hanging down. He running around with a coffee cup, with his shorts pulled down, and slides with his socks on. And you know, like now, day room dudes be in jail, running around with clothes and stuff. The dude that let use the clothes, he ain't talking to him no more. They tried to jump a dude in there one day when all of the staff didn't come in one time, and everybody broke it up before it got real bad. Because if you fight, they send you back. Man, he was just buck wild. He just changed, and like everybody liked him. He was cool, and everybody was like, "Yo, what's up with your peoples?" And it was an older guy. I forgot this old guy's name. He was from Philly, man. He was an older guy. I don't know what he was in there for, but I used to talk to him a lot. He said, "Bro," he said, "that was your friend in jail." He said, "You got to leave him in jail." He said, "Never assume that somebody's cool with you when they freedom is given back to them. You see the real them." And when he broke that shit down, I was like, yo, like I couldn't understand because he was over there with his peoples and I went to go sit with him at lunch like I always do. And they was like, "Get the fuck up." But I'm like, what? My man was like, "You heard what he said? Get your bitch ass out." I'm like, what? And this the part that lets you know motherfuckers corny. I looked at him. These all Philly dudes though. The Philly dudes and Jersey dudes are different. I look at him, he's sitting there eating like they security. And I'm getting on his nerves. He won't even look at me. They're like, "Man, get the fuck away." I said, "Oh, this is corny." I said, "Y'all corny as hell." I walk off. I fell out with him after that. Guess what happened? By the end of that week, they shipped off the dude, and this dude tried to fight the pretty boy guy over the girl, right? Because their rooms was next to each other. You couldn't room. We had bunks where you room with people. He was talking to the girl through the vent, just carrying a conversation. Come to find out, she was his cousin. The girl that he liked, she was a cousin of his, and that's why the girlfriend was hooked up, because he was always around her, and it took the place of the black dude, and they set him up. He just went against everybody. And then when he got some people he knew, he tried to turn into a goon. You never know. So they sent this ass right back. He got a new charge. If fighting and something, they sent this ass right back to the feds. He didn't even make it out of the gate. Because it's a point where you got to be there, I think 2 weeks, and then you make it out the gate. He didn't even make it out the gate. The craziest thing. Then look how wild this is. Once they told him he was going back, right? And when they said it, you going back, if they can get a truck, because we was in McGuire, Fort Dix, New Jersey. That's where my favorite prison was. Say, if you can get you back, you know what I'm saying? And if they can get a van to get you back that same day, they gonna come get you that day. The feds don't fuck around. You don't sit around and wait like you are for extradition to go to jail. You fuck up in halfway house, you go that day. He running around, "Any of y'all got some steak stuff y'all don't want? Y'all, you know I'm going back up." He knew I was about to get up. "Hey, Steve," he's called me Steve Stout, the commish. I don't know where you got that from. He's like, yo, commish, yo, Steve Stout, yo. I know you said you were gonna throw your shit away, yo, hook me up, you know I'm fucked up. I said, "Bro, I'm keeping all this shit." No, I wasn't. He running around. Now you shit on everybody. Now you trying to beg. Then all of a sudden, the 4 dudes he was with, they so cutthroat, they wind up going in his bag and stealing his stuff one day when he went to a doctor's appointment. Because we had like an infirmary type thing over there, and he was in there for like a whole day. They went and stole his stuff, gonna come back and say somebody else stole his stuff. The way we get in door with the key things, nobody else could get in there. So he knew it was somebody in the room, but he didn't want to say nothing. They stole all this stuff, his friends. I said, look at that, karma. Can't hide from it. Anyway, that's it for the stories, man. Damn, we almost did a 2-hour live. We ain't did a 2-hour live in a while, man. But listen, man, do me a favor. Let me get off here. I ain't ate no dinner or nothing. I was sick. I was trying to take a nap earlier, and I apologize for sniffing and snotting, but I don't feel good. But as always, man, do me a favor and tell me what your favorite video was in the comment section. And speaking of that, listen, I just found something out. If you go in my videos that I did today, where you see it says join my channel membership, the link wasn't on there. A lot of people are saying, Steve, I want to be a member, but I don't know how to do it. Go to my channel or go to this video here when you get done, and it'll say join my channel membership and show your support. It'll be a YouTube link. You click that and it'll show you everything you need to do. Because I was trying to tell people how to do it so it don't matter what phone you are. Now I got it in my description box. So if anybody wants to be a member, you're good. But I don't really get sick, man. And like you said, Chris Ford, I got these allergies. Man, it's killing me. Like I just got a heavy feeling. And I mean, I'm surprised I pulled it off live, man. But I appreciate you guys. You know what I'm saying? And y'all give me mad love, and I hope I give y'all something in value in return, besides laughs. But I'll see you guys tomorrow. Hopefully I'll wake up and feel better. If not, I'll drop as many videos as I can, because there's some stories I really wanted to talk about with you guys. So as always, man, I appreciate you guys. As always, it's much love. And I'll see you in the next video. I do that every time I get on here. One day we're going to do a live, and I'm act like I'm not doing the exit on my videos like I do here. But yeah, I'm going to get off of here, guys. I haven't eaten, and I appreciate you guys. You guys know that. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Thank you so much.